Hi and welcome to another 2-Minute Tuesday video. In this video, I'm going to cover 5 home buying mistakes you should avoid if you're a first-time buyer. Now make sure you watch till the very end of the video because I have a bonus tip as well. So let's get started. Mistake number 1. Not looking at the big financial picture. Besides the money required for your down payment, you'll also need to pay closing costs such as title fees, escrow fees, attorney fees perhaps, insurance, and others. Now, depending on your lender, you may also be required to impound 2 to 6 months of taxes and 12 to 14 months of insurance premiums up front. I'll talk about impounds more in depth on another video, but just know that this may be a requirement. Also consider expenses. Like major purchases that might occur in the first year of ownership. It's not uncommon to have a large repair due to deferred maintenance by the previous owner. I'm talking about a water heater, an air conditioning problem, roof leak, or maybe you just want to purchase new appliances like a refrigerator, dishwasher, washer, or dryer. Mistake number 2, hiring the first realtor you talk to. A good realtor is essential to guide you through the maze of this home buying purchase. Interview several agents that have been referred to you and find one that you're comfortable with because you might be working with them for several months. Tempting as it looks, going it alone with your cell phone can only lead to disaster. Local experts with years of experience will help you spot things in the house and the neighborhood that you won't even be looking for, and they'll help you avoid services that are unnecessary and costly. A good question to ask your prospective agent is how well they know the area that you're searching. Find out about the schools, but also inquire about the community amenities and the proximity to freeways and highways, toll roads, transportation options, shopping, recreation, and entertainment. Mistake number 3, waiving the inspection. Home inspections can tell you a lot about the house, but also about some safety concerns. While these inspections can cover many items, not all things that are called out are necessarily deal breakers. Go over the report with your agent and decide what repairs are most important and make a request to the seller. Just don't expect the seller to fix everything on the report. Home inspectors can be another tricky item to navigate. In many states, inspectors are not regulated or licensed, so anybody with a ladder, a flashlight, and a business card can call themselves a home inspector. There are a few certifying agencies that have codes of ethics and standards of practice guidelines, so look for those when picking an inspector. Mistake number 4, choosing the wrong lender. This is a tough one because first-time homebuyers usually have to rely on a third-party referral to help them pick the right one. Lenders come in a variety of flavors, and each one will offer different options. Banks typically have strict requirements and often limited choices for their loans, so any variations in your situation could disqualify you from getting one of their products. Mortgage brokers, on the other hand, represent many different lenders and often loans from many different sources that can work for you. They represent institutional lenders, private funds, banks, and other sources that could be beneficial, especially if you have less than perfect credit. One additional source to consider is the credit union if you have one available in your area. Another fact to consider is the efficiency that the lender can complete the loan. Delays in processing could cost you money or even the whole deal. Mistake number 5, not having your finances prepared. Before even looking at houses with your agent, you need to have your financial records ready and available. Have 2 years of tax returns as well as 2 months of pay stubs and bank statements. One or more of these bank statements should show the money that you need for the down payment and the upfront costs. Once you've met with a mortgage professional who has reviewed your records and given you a pre-approval letter, you can begin looking at homes. If you don't know how much house you can afford, you'll just waste a lot of time and end up being disappointed because you fell in love with a home that you couldn't afford. Now, I promised you the bonus tip, so here it is. Mistake number 6. Before buying a home, make sure you're ready to do that. Because of the enormous financial responsibility that comes along with owning your home, you really need to consider if you're ready to move forward. I'm not just talking about having enough income to make the payments. You'll also need to have the homeowner mentality and be ready to accept the responsibilities that are headed your way. You won't be able to call the landlord when the plumbing backs up in the middle of the night, and you'll have to sharpen your handyman skills or be ready to open your wallet when routine maintenance needs to be performed. You may also be required by the community to keep your yard and building up to certain standards. Painting, landscape, and basic repairs are just part of the homeowner's experience. So these are my home buying mistakes to avoid if you're a first-time home buyer. If you found the video informative, give it a like or a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media. If you have any comments or questions, just leave them down below, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. If you know of someone who needs to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, I'd love to hear about them. Just contact me and I'll take good care of them. You can reach me at johnalesi.com or just find me on Facebook. Thanks a lot.